Yes guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to do the most meta 750k squad builder to use on FIFA 21. However, before the video does start, be sure to like the video, comment down below what you want to see next, and subscribe if you are new. I do record these videos live on Twitch, link in the description and on the screen now, www.twitch.tv/LisaManley15. So let's get into the video. So in goal we have Courtois. I stated it in every single one of my videos. All goalkeepers this year are quite bad. Some are better than others. For me, preferably, I prefer to use Van der Sar. He makes some really clutch saves for me in Weekend League and in Ultimate Team in general. But for other people, he just makes stupid mistakes. So I think overall, it just depends who you guys prefer. But for me, it's Van der Sar. But for the sake of this video and for chemistry reasons, we are going to use Courtois. Don't get me wrong, he's still a fantastic goalkeeper, good stats, and he's 6'6", so he makes some good saves. You know, he can stand tall, and that's good when you're in one-on-one situations because they don't know where to shoot, and he saves them. But obviously, Courtois in goal, like I said, he's tall, got good diving, good handling, good reflexes, and good positioning. At right back, we're going to use the most used right back this year. Other than him, maybe some, maybe Carl Walker, but you know, for the price you're paying, Semedo is value for value the best right back to use this year. I wonder if he would have been used if he was actually playing for Barcelona. I don't think he would have as much because most people have, I think, Prem defenders this year. But it would have been interesting, actually. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about that. Anyway, so Semedo at right back, he's obviously good because he's got a lot of pace, good dribbling, all right physical. So yeah, he can catch up to the likes of Neymar on that side and Rashford if they got Rashford. At right centre back, the most used centre back all year. Probably might not actually be the most because of the coin value of him, but definitely top two, which is Varane. We all know why everyone uses him. He's fast, got good physical and good defending, and he's got he's 6'3", so he can win headers, which is what you want from your defenders. At left centre back, we have Lenglet. Bit of a different change. We're not going to go for the traditional Joe Gomez. However, he is a very solid card for the price you're paying. I think he's about 17,000 coins, give or take. Not 100% sure. But I preferably haven't used him this year only because on my Xbox team I obviously have Gomez and Varane, but on my RTG team I don't really have enough for him, so I have Militao. But he's a solid card, to be honest with you. He's not the tallest centre back because he's only 6'1", but anything really above 6 foot I think is all right for defenders, and he's got good pace if you put a shadow on him. Even without shadow he's still got decent pace, but obviously put a shadow on him. He's got good defending and good physical. At left back, the most used left back all year, we don't even need to mention it, you know who it is, going to be Mendy. We all know why we use him. He's strong and he is fast, so he can catch up to the likes of Rashford on that side if people use him on the right hand side. Or João Felix, and I use him on the right myself. But yeah, we all know why we use him. And he's obviously 5'11", not the tallest, but left back doesn't really need to be winning much to headers. But I think he still does win headers, to be honest with you. He's quite solid in the air, to be honest. At left centre mid, we have Ben Yedder. I've used him in quite a lot of my actual squad builders recently. He's a very solid card. I had his inform card at the start of the year. He just literally finishes everything, like left or right foot. It just goes pinging in the back of the net. The reason why that is because he's obviously got 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, so not 5-star, but still good enough to do skill moves that I do, other than the Elastico. Obviously, he's good to use because he's got good pace, good shooting, good dribbling, and yeah, all round a good round card. At centre mid spot, we are going to use, I think, the most overpowered centre mid this year, or CDM, whatever you want to look at it. N'Golo Kante. For me, he's like the best midfielder to use. Not that I have him in my team, but it's because of chemistry reasons. But he just is. I know he's small, but he's just everywhere on the pitch, sort of like in real life, to be honest. He's just everywhere, and he just puts his leg out when needed, really. And he's always there to sort of block a shot or, like I said, put a foot in. So N'Golo Kante. He's obviously, like I said, he's good as well in terms of stats because he's fast. It always helps in terms of if you use LT to jockey and just get around the pitch to stop the other team. Obviously, good dribbling, all right passing, good defending, and good physical. Obviously, good physical is good because he can barge off players off the ball. And not that I feel that he does that a lot, although like I said, he's just amazing. So, but I think obviously having good physical is good because he can just win the ball off someone. Although he's quite small, but he still does win enough balls for you to warrant having him in your team. At right centre mid, this is going to be a striker, but we're going to have him in the centre mid spot to start off with for chemistry reasons, and it is going to be Diego Jota. For me, I use him in draft. Oh, I spelled his name wrong. I used him in draft, and he felt good, to be honest. He did score quite a lot of stuff. I don't think he's in many people's teams, so maybe the one player in this team that actually isn't really meta. But I think if once you use him, you realise he actually is good. I mean, he's got 4-star skill moves, which is good enough for certain skill moves that I use, and probably you as well. Obviously, good weak foot, so he can shoot on left and right foot. He's got good pace, especially if you put Hunter on him as well, or Shadow. Well, you don't put Shadow on him, but you know what I mean. He's got good pace, good shooting, good dribbling, and good physical, which means he can barge off players. Obviously, we won't put a Shadow on him, but put a Hunter on him, and he'll get obviously better shooting and stuff like that. Obviously, you have to change him to centre mid in game for more chemistry, just to add that onto it. At right wing, for me, I've literally used him on my RTG account all year, and it's going to be his inform card. Mahrez, for me this year, he's really good, mainly because of the skill moves. I used him last year a lot as well, and he was just so overpowered. He's got obviously good pace, good shooting, good passing, good dribbling, which is good for a winger, because for me, I like to use my wings. So being able to get a bomb down on a wing with Mahrez is very OP, and obviously I do an elastico in, and it just goes past a lot of my opponents. Anyway, so he's good to use. At striker, it's going to be Pogba, because we haven't actually got another, obviously, CDM in the team. So Pogba at striker for chemistry to the left wing. And obviously it's Pogba. Pogba this year, I have like sort of doubts of him, to be honest with you, every so often. Overall, he's a good card. He's obviously tall, and he's got good physical, which means he can barge off players with the ball. He's got good shooting and good pace if you put a Shadow on him. And obviously he's got good dribbling, so you can run with him, and good passing, so you can pass to anywhere on the pitch and it should go to them. However, with him, I sometimes feel like he's a bit clunky on the ball. He does obviously put a good block in, and obviously this year AI blocks is like most overpowered thing, so he's just a solid card in that aspect. But I feel like for me, I like to attack really quickly, and he just sometimes slows it down. But overall, he's a very good card, don't get me wrong. At left wing, we have Ousmane Dembele. I talk about him in every single one of my teams if it's below 1 million coins, to be honest with you. Obviously he just got this card here. It looks like a solid card, but I think he's literally about 1.7 million, which is ridiculous for him, to be honest with you, when you can get the likes of Ronaldo and Mbappe, and you can probably get Ronaldo and Neymar for the price of him, which is, I think, ridiculous. But we're going to be using his normal cards. This is the stats for him on my RTG account. This is Weekend League and Division 4. I could be hiring on PlayStation, but I don't see the point. I'm in Division 1 on Xbox, and I get ranked 2 every week, so I don't really see the point. Obviously, for an RTG, I just on it every so often. There's no point sweating. But yeah, this is a Division 4 and Weekend League, and as you can see, the stats are ridiculous. I think I've played one squad battle game or 2, but that was just to get 1 goal on the basic setting. I think it was do a lead for squad. But yeah, so Dembele is very good to use. You can see by his stats, good shooting, all right shooting, a very good pace, good dribbling, and obviously overall 5-star weak foot, which means he can shoot on the left and the right, and also good skill moves. I recommend using him overall because he's just amazing. Anyway, this is the team we're going to use. If you do go 4-2-2-2 in game, you will use Ben Yedder and Jota up front, Mahrez on the right, Dembele on the left, and obviously Kante and Pogba at CDM. If you do go with 4-2-3-1, then you go obviously Ben Yedder up top, Jota cam, Dembele on the left and Mahrez on the right, and then obviously 2 CDMs as normal, Pogba and Kante. If this video did help you, please be sure to like the video, comment down below what you want to see next, and subscribe if you are new. I do really appreciate you guys watching. Peace.